Okay, so your clock has arrived, and unfortunately you see a baggie of parts. There's a little bit of mechanical assembly left to do, but all you need is a Phillips screwdriver. Let's get to it. First step is to take off the back case. Okay, so the back case is off. You can see the inside of the clock there, and you can see a hole for the toggle switch and a hole for the dimmer switch. If you do not have a backlit alarm, then the dimmer is covered by a Made in the USA sticker, and of course here is the hole for the USB power supply. Okay, so for the toggle switch, we need to take this cord. Doesn't matter which side's red, which side's black. Polarity doesn't matter for this, and you just slip it on over the connectors. Ta-da! Then we unscrew the nut, take the switch. It only fits on one way. You see the nut sets the height. We pass that in. Now we can take the cover, slide that on over. Again, it only fits one way. And now we take our nut, we put it on there, and we'll secure it. So now that the toggle switch is installed with the cable here, we can move on to the next step, which is the dimmer switch. So I installed the dimmer switch with the little pins facing away from the bottom, and then screws on. Like so. Okay, now we can start making connections. Everyone's going to have this dimmer switch, or excuse me, this toggle switch. It only goes in one way. There is a spot on the board marked switch, and you plug in there. If you do not have a backlight model, do not plug in to the backlight ports, and it just snaps into place. Now if you have a dimmer switch, you have an option of connecting to any one of 4 pins. The connector only has space for 2. You want to plug into the middle 2 of the 4 pins on the dimmer, like so. I've gone ahead and I've taken the small grommet and I've slipped the grommet on over the USB cord. I had to cut a slit to get it to fit. Yours should have a slit cut in it. Then the USB cord simply plugs into the power port. There's only one place for it to plug in, and then you'll fit the grommet into the groove and close the case up. So this is what the back should look like when you're done, and you should be able to put the screws back in to close the case back up.